Jesus, I never forget what you done for me.
Let's talk about Jamal Roberts, the kind of artist who doesn't just sing, he transforms a stage into a sanctuary. If you've ever seen him live, you know exactly what I mean. The man doesn't perform. He ministers, weaving gospel, R&B, and soul into a tapestry that feels like a warm hug from your grandma and a late-night heart-to-heart with your best friend. From the moment he opens his mouth, you're hit with that rich, velvety voice, equal parts power and vulnerability. And suddenly, you're not just listening to music. You're feeling it. Case in point, his live rendition of Heat, a song that builds like a summer storm, all simmering intensity and explosive release. Every time he belts Heat, Heat, it's like he's pulling something raw and real straight from his soul. And the crowd? They lose it. Applause erupts. Hands fly up. And for a few minutes, everyone in that room is connected by something bigger than themselves. But Jamal's magic isn't just in the highs, it's in the quiet moments too. When he slows things down to talk about faith, you can hear the weight of his journey in every word. God made a promise to you, he says. And suddenly, it's not just a lyric, it's a lifeline. He'll share stories about his grandmother, the kind of woman who'd sit on a church bench whispering, Jesus, I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Every time I sing it, my grandmama used to sit on the bench and she'll say, Jesus, I never forget what you done for me.
And you can hear that legacy in his music. It's personal, it's ancestral, and it's alive. Even the way he pauses, letting the silence hang just long enough for you to catch your breath, shows a mastery of performance that most artists spend decades chasing. Now, let's rewind a bit. Jamal didn't just materialize on stage fully formed. This is a guy who cut his teeth in Chicago, soaking up the city's musical DNA. Think Curtis Mayfield's soulful storytelling meets the fiery energy of gospel choirs. His early indie EP, Soul Revival, was a love letter to that upbringing. But it was Healing Rain that blew the doors wide open. That song? A viral anthem for anyone who's ever needed a reminder that storms don't last forever. And his albums, Midnight Confessions and Light in the Dark, are like flipping through a diary set to melody. Honest, lush, and packed with hooks that stick in your brain like glue. Then there's the live experience. Picture this, a sold-out show at Stockbridge, that iconic riverside venue, with the summer air thick with anticipation. Jamal takes the stage, and what follows isn't just a concert, it's a revival. He's got the crowd in the palm of his hand, shifting from the funky swagger of city lights to the gut-wrenching "Forgive Me" without missing a beat. And when he closes with "Rise Up," forget about it. The audience is on their feet, singing along like their lives depend on it. That night was so electric, they had to release it as a live album, because some magic is too potent to only exist in memory. Off stage, Jamal's just as compelling. He's the guy who'll spend his morning mentoring kids in underserved communities, handing out instruments like they're golden tickets, and his afternoon plotting how to make his next album even more soul-stirring. He's not just building a career, he's building a legacy. One note and one act of kindness at a time. And with a new album and international tour on the horizon, honey, this is only the beginning. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button, because Jamal Roberts isn't just an artist to watch. He's an artist to live through, to cry with, to celebrate with. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single second of what's coming next. Loved this deep dive into Jamal Roberts' world? Don't miss out on more behind the music stories and soulful spotlights. Subscribe now and join the conversation.